Hello guys, welcome to today's tutorial. In this tutorial today, you are going to be learning how to create year 2025 calendar design. Even if you are watching this tutorial in a later year than 2025, you can still watch this tutorial and create any year of your choice, and the calendar is generated automatically. So I'm going to explain how this calendar is being designed, and if you are visiting my channel for the first time, you wish to watch other tutorials from my channel, you can click on the title of my channel or this picture of my channel here. When you click on this picture or the title of the channel, will land you on the home page of my channel where you can see other videos that I've created. So from here you can see other videos that I've created, and the video is also arranged in playlist. So when you click on the playlist, you can see other videos that are grouped by playlist. Okay, without wasting your time at all, let's get started with this tutorial. So I'm going to open another page for this design, and all the images I have used in this design, they are right here. So we'll be using the images here, so you can see the images here. We are going to be following this design. So let me just copy this design and put it on the other page where I will be working, so that we can just follow the design of the calendar. Okay, so I'm pasting here, but I want to move it out of my workspace. Okay, it should just be here. Let me group it so that it will not scatter. All right, so the first thing we have to do here, let me zoom this in so that we can see it clearly. The first thing we have to do here is to divide this workspace into two. So you can see this is the center of this page. You can see the notes here. You can see this, that's the center. So this is the center right here, and half of the page is carrying the calendar, while the half of the page is carrying the picture and the other write-up. This is what we are going to do first. Now, to do that, we need to create a layer here. I'm using Corel 2021. If you are using a lower version like Corel X7, what you have to do to create a layer on your workspace is just to double click on your rectangle tool. Then you will see that a layer will be created on your workspace. But for Corel 2021, it is not the same. So you can see when I double click on my rectangular tool, it is not creating a layer for me. So what I need to do is to draw the rectangle by myself. So to do that, I will need to click on the rectangle tool, and I will go to the edge of my workspace. But you can see it is getting hard to locate the edge of my workspace. You can see I can't locate the edge. So if I say I should just put it on the edge like this and draw, I may not be accurate. It will be difficult. So what you have to do now is to go to the View tab on the menu. Then you move down to Snap to. Then you click on Snap to Page. So you can see Snap to. You have Document Grid, Baseline Grid, Guideline, Object, Page. All these snap type, they have what they do. If you want me to create another tutorial on the snap tool, you can drop it in the comment section, but for now I'm going to be using snap to page. So I'm going to click on page. Now immediately I click on snap to page, then you can see if I move to the edge of the page, it will give me a sign that I am on the node. You can see when that node comes up, then you can click and drag, and when you get to the node here also, you can see the node comes up. Okay, then I can release it, and for you to really check, you can see the workspace is 297 by 420 millimeters. So when I click on the rectangle, you can see it is 297 by 420 millimeters. That simply means the rectangle, which is this layer, you can see the layer here, this layer is same as our workspace. Now to bring it back to the workspace, I just need to press P on my keyboard, then it will be fixed to my workspace. Now I can continue with my design. Now I need to set my ruler to the middle because I want my calendar to just be from the middle downward. Okay, so this is the middle of the page, and I want it to be from the middle downward. That is the calendar. Now I have to put my ruler, so you draw out your ruler and put it in the middle. The next thing we have to do, I want to generate this calendar right here. But before I generate the calendar, you can see this design here. Okay, let me just zoom in. Right, so you can see this design right here underneath. Then under this calendar, you can see different colors of circles that are faded under that calendar. So let's do that first so that we can generate our calendar automatically. So to do that, I just need to click on my rectangle tool and then draw it half of the circle, so you can see it right here. Now I need to create what is under here, so I'm going to just put my oval shape here, then I will give it different color, then it will overlap on each other. So I need to right click, drag it and drop it in the rectangle that I've just drawn. Then I will release it and click on power clip inside. Then I can click on the rectangle again, go to the top left corner of my CorelDraw and click on edit. But if you are using a lower version, you are not going to see this edit at the top right corner. Then you can easily right click on your rectangle and click on edit power clips. Okay, so when you are editing power clips, you can have access to this circle that you power clips inside that rectangle. So you can just remove the outline. So I'm going to right click on this icon here, then you will see set outline. Then I'll click on it, it will remove the outline. So I need to click on any color, just click on any color of your choice. Then you come to transparent tool. So I'm clicking on transparent tool, then I want to set the transparent to be 45. Then I'm going to press enter on my keyboard. So you see that the shape is a little bit faded. So let me just duplicate. To duplicate, you just hold your right click button and drag it, then you see copy here. Okay, so you can just press Ctrl R to repeat the duplicate, then you take your time to arrange it. Okay, it may not look exactly like the one I created, but it should look similar. So when you duplicate the oval shape, then you can change the color to any one you like so that it will just look colorful. So just click and change it to any color of your choice. I have also a faded color under the calendar. Let me just copy this and rearrange it. So let me just right click and drag it and copy here. Then you can rearrange, just scatter it under it like this. Just scatter it. Let me give this another color. Just scatter it. Then I want to increase the transparency to 75 so that it will not disturb the date of the calendar. So I'm increasing the transparency. Then I can also do the same for the other. Just click on it and Ctrl R. It will redo your last action. What we just did now is to increase the transparency of one circle to 75. Then you click on other circles and press Ctrl R on your keyboard to apply your last action to other circles. So I can now click on finish editing content. All right, so you can see now I have been able to do that. I can remove my ruler now. It's just to let me know the middle. Then the next thing is to generate my calendar. Now in generating my calendar, what I have to do here is to click on this rectangle that I'm working on. If you click on the rectangle, your calendar will be generated inside the rectangle. But if you don't click on the rectangle at all, your calendar will be generated on the whole workspace. I have created a tutorial earlier on this, how to generate automatic calendar in CorelDraw. So you can check my channel for this tutorial, and I've also dropped the link in the description box below, and I've also pinned it in the comment section below, so you can take your time to watch the tutorial. So let's move on. You are going to click on this rectangular shape, then you go to tools and come to scripts, then run scripts. If you are using a lower version like Corel X7, you are not going to see run script, you are going to see run macro. The run macro is also under tool menu. So you are going to see tool, script, and run macro. But for higher version, you are going to see run script. So I'm going to click on run script. Okay, this pop-up window will pop up for you. Then you come to this drop down, you click on it, you have list of items. Then you can come to click on calendar wizard. Okay, so click on calendar wizard. Then this macro name will be filled automatically. Then you can click on run. Then you have this pop-up that will say, do you want to place a calendar inside the currently selected rectangle? Don't forget that we have selected this rectangle before we clicked on tool to generate our calendar. So it is popping up to say, do you want to place a calendar inside the currently selected rectangle? So the answer is yes. So I'm going to click on yes. All right, so this is the environment where we generate our calendar. So if you want to generate your calendar, you choose your year. You can see here we are in 2024 right now, but I'm creating a calendar for 2025. So if you are creating for 2026, for 2027, and so on, you can choose the year right here. Here I'm having 2024, so I can click on this. It will go to 2025. If I click again, it will go to 2026, and so on. But I'm creating for 2025. Then I want it to include all months. So I'm having January, February, March, and so on. So I'm going to click on all. But I need to see all the months I'm generating, so I can click on expand. When you click on expand, how do you want the calendar to look like? You can see right here, you can see page 1 of 12. So if I generate this calendar like this, it's going to just generate only January for me, or it will generate January to December in different pages. But I want all the months to be generated inside this rectangle here that I've selected, not in different pages. So what I will do is that I will come to layout and click on the layout so that it will give me this drop down. Then I can go for 4x3. Okay, so it will look like this. But the process of designing this calendar, I've already taught it in one tutorial, so you can watch the tutorial. I've dropped the link in the description box below this video. But for now, I have saved a template already, so I'm going to use that template. So you can see 2025 calendar design, 2025 calendar with year, calendar with no border. So I have different templates that I've saved here. So I'm going to use 2025 calendar with no border. You don't have to worry yourself. I already have a video on this where I did a detailed tutorial on how to generate automatic calendar in CorelDraw with design. So you don't need to generate your calendar first and start designing. You can design the calendar before you generate it. So when you are generating, it will just be a designed calendar that is generated. So you can see my screen now. You can see here that January 2025 is having blue background. You can see the way it is designed. So if you want to learn how I do this, when you design your calendar like this, you can save it for different use. So whenever you want to use it, you just come under formatting style to choose your design and use it. Now I'm done with this. I just need to click on generate. Nice. You can see finished generating the calendar. So I will click OK and close this window. Now you can see it right here. Let me zoom in. You can see it that my full calendar is generated. Now in this design here, I removed this background and I made the calendar to sit on the pre-designed background that I did before. You can see this is grouped together. Each month is grouped together. So what I'm going to do is just to select everything and press Ctrl U on my keyboard. It will ungroup all. So I can now come and select, hold my shift key, select all the background I want to remove, all these ones that are white background. So I can remove all of them, click on all of them and press delete. And this one also, I want to remove all of them. I just want the months to be on that design that I did. All right, so our calendar design is ready. Now we can move to the upper part of it and do this image and design. We need to remove the outline of this rectangle. Just come to the color palette here. You will see this icon here. Just right click on it. You will see set outline color. Click on it, then it will remove the outline. So you can see how a good calendar design now. Now, the next thing to do here is to do this upper part. So what we need to do is to, first of all, include the background. So just click on the picture, right click on it and drag it to the workspace. Then you can see this option, move here, copy here, power clips here. Then you click on power clip inside. So what that will do, now you can see, if I click on this picture, I can move it around. But if I click on this picture, I cannot move it around. If I have to move it, I will need to move it with the layer because the picture is now inside the layer. That is the essence of power clips. So if I press P, the rectangle will fit into my workspace again. So if I want to have access to this picture now, what I need to do is to click on edit. Okay, I can now stretch this picture because I want it to be a background. So what you have to do is just to click on the node. You can see this edge, this black node, just use it to drag, then you can expand it. If you have to work on this picture, maybe it is too dark, you want to lighten it, you can come under effects and come under adjust. Then you will see image adjustment library, or you can also use auto adjust. If auto adjust is okay for you, you can use it. If it is not okay for you, you can come under adjust and use image adjustment lab. Now let me click on finish. All right, so the next thing to do is that you can see right here, I'm having the pastor picture here. I'm having it in a rounded cornered rectangle. Let me edit this place again. So what I'm going to do is to have my rectangle here. Then let me give it white background for now. Then I want to remove the outline. I don't need the outline. Okay, so I'm removing the outline and I want these two edges to be rounded. You can come under corner radius. Then let me try 100. All right, this is okay. Now let me finish. All right, so this is what we have for now. Now I need to power clip this picture inside. So I'm going to power clip inside. Then I'm going to edit. That power clip is to the first layer. Then I need to power clip again to this circle here. So I'm going to drag and power clips again. So let me edit and expand this picture. So as you are dragging, you can hold your shift key so that it will expand on both sides. You can also go ahead and work on your picture. It depends on the quality of your picture, so you can work on your picture. Then let me click on finish here. Now what we have to do, let me finish also the second layer. So what we have to do right here is these circles here. Let me put this one inside a bit. All right, perfect. Then let me click on finish. Okay, I think it is better like this. Then what we have to do here is these three circles here. How you do that is just to click on ellipse tool, then draw your circle, then you can duplicate it by right clicking on it and drag it. So when you drag and drop, it will give you this option to copy here. All right, so let me just give it white background. Now we have to power clip these three images inside. So we power clip in the first one, then the second one also, then the third one we power clip. Right, then the circle is having white outline, so you click on it and right click on the white color and click on set outline. Okay, then if you want to increase the outline, you can come under outline pen tool, then you click on it and increase it. So I want to increase it to 4. Then I can do the same here, set outline, and I can increase it to 4pt. I think it is somehow small. We can increase the size. All right, I think it's okay like this. So the next thing we have to do now is the name of the church, the logo, and 2025 calendar. So how I was able to do this was that I put another shape here, and I'm using an ellipse tool here. All right. So just draw your rectangle. Let me give it white background so that it will be obvious. Okay, so I'm drawing my rectangle and I'm drawing also my ellipse. So what you have to do is to select your ellipse shape and hold your shift and click on the rectangle, so you can see the two are selected together. Then you come to the property bar and click on word. All right, so you can see it has been welded together as one object now. So I can come and drag and power clip inside. All right, so let me edit this power clip. Okay, let me remove this outline, set outline color removed. Then I can adjust it to what I want. If it's not looking good, you can control the node. Nice. I think it is nice like this. Then I can finish the editing. So the next thing I have to do is to bring in my logo. So I'm going to take my logo inside. The logo is not appearing because it is at the back of the layer. So I need to right click on it, click on order, bring to the front of the page. You can see it is appearing at the front of the page right now. Then let me just copy this text. On your own, you can type the name of the church just the way you like it. Right, let me adjust this circle away from the title a bit. Okay, so this is nice. Then the next thing to do here is this 2025. So what I did there was to just click on my rectangle tool and draw it right here, and it is having a white background, then rounded corner. Let me give the rounded corner 30. Okay, that is nice. Then the next thing I did was to remove the outline. Okay, so you can see it right there. Then I wrote 2025 calendar. Okay, so I have it right here, 2025 calendar, but I need to break it. So just click on it and press Ctrl K. It will separate the text. Okay, so I can treat 2025 separately from the word calendar. Okay, let me reduce this one in size. So 2025 now, let me change it to impacts. Okay, the font should be impacts. You can choose any font of your choice. All right, so I have this. Then I'm giving them different color. Then if you look at it right here, you can see how it is arranged. This 0 goes up, this 5 goes up, 0 in red color, 5 in red color. So let's do the same thing here. So to do that, you don't need to break your text. What you have to do is to click on this shape tool. Click on the shape tool, then you will see this node. Okay, you can see this node in between. So I want to move this 0 up. So you click on the node and drag it up. Okay, then you want to move this 5 up, click on the node and drag it up. Okay, so you can see 5 and 0, they moved up now. So now I want to bring them closer. So you can see this handle here. Just click on it and you can stretch it out, you can stretch it in. I want it to be closer like this. Okay, so the next thing, I want to give them different color. You can break it if you want to give them different color. If I press Ctrl K, it will break. Then I can click on this 0 and give it red color, and click on 5 and give it red color. Then I have my design complete. All right, so you can see it right here that it is looking beautiful. The tutu is having blue color. Here there is white color here. If I remove this circle, you can see this white color here. So what happens there is just a white outline. Okay, so let me move this picture up a bit. Then you can just give it a white outline, set outline color, then come to outline pen and increase it. You can increase it to 10. You can see the outline is there now. So when I click on finish content, you can see that white outline coming out. Now you can see that the two calendars are looking very similar. Now, one thing I am omitting here is that the one I designed, this one is having rounded corner. Okay, it is having rounded corner, you can see it. So what you just have to do is just to click on the shape and come to the corner radius. Then you set your corner radius, you can set it to 10. You can see to have rounded corner. Then you can do the same for the other shapes. Now notice something in this calendar that I generated. You can see that Sunday is having red color while other days are having black color. But if you look at January 1st, it's on Wednesday, and January 4th is on Saturday, but they are having red color. What I did here was to set holiday. So the holiday will have different color. I also taught this in my video tutorial that I created earlier on how to generate automatic calendar in CorelDraw. So you can watch the tutorial to get better understanding on how I was able to generate the automatic calendar. All right, this will be all for this tutorial. Stay tuned to the channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Thank you for watching this video.